Is the sound on?
Is the sound on?
Hello, peeps. Welcome to Live Shenanigans, Family Showdown style, on this fair Tuesday, Texas Eve. How are you all doing?
All right, let's do this. I have a full agenda of things.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Welcome to those that have joined and those that are joining and such. And those of Danness have been around for 15 minutes hanging out. All right.
Sorry I couldn't be on Thursday, peoples. Hunter was working crazy late, and I did the epic teacher faceplant on the couch after I got everybody to bed.
Yep.
That was pretty much sums up my Thursday.
Yep.
So,
yep.
But this is the final week of school for us.
Must be nice.
Oh, I still have things to do. I'm still taking a master's course, and I'm being crazy. And then my children will be loose around the house. It's very exciting. Very exciting.
Lord of the Flies.
I'm not leaving them alone. I was going to say, the children are not going to, be without me. That's kind of weird.
All right. So, let's do some housekeeping. No,
I was going to say, I thought you were going to do rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
With the internet.
I don't know if that would work.
It wouldn't.
All right. So, we're going to start off. First off, BG Spring this weekend.
Yes.
This is your last reminder, so
Huzzah!
write it down. Put it in your BlackBerry or whatever you people do. You kids do these days.
Wow.
BlackBerry, that's like from 20 years ago.
I'm going to do like my kids and get a permanent marker and write it on my hand.
So, BGG Spring, 2 to 4 p.m. Saturday, Ladybird Boardroom, Family Showdown Meetup. There will be pictures. There will be refurbishments. There will be...
Yes, we're refurbishing a furniture. What?
There will be crappy door prizes.
Yes! Yes! That's
you
the
too
best
can
thing.
have a crappy door prize.
Yes!
So there it is that. So, come hang out. We'll probably play a big party-esque game together if people are up for it. And
maybe several.
Chit-chat and all that sorts of things.
Yes.
All right. So that's number one.
That's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see all you lovely people.
Number one, check.
Sweet.
Number two, we recently did an interview with a Finnish board game blog.
Yay!
Not a finished board game blog, although it's probably finished. I mean,
it is.
Our interview is finished. But it is a Finnish, as in from Finland.
Like this.
Finland.
Finish.
The country I want to be from.
Ah!
So,
I made a mess.
We did an interview. Basically, she being... I'm going to pronounce these names wrong.
Lord, you should have given me the names.
I guess it's Annika?
Yeah, Annika.
Annika? Anika.
Oh my gosh. They're from Finland,
and
not...
Kai.
I know, that's
As in,
cool.
like, Nessa Kai.
Very cool.
All right. So, they sent us a series of questions. We answered all of them in our own particular style.
Crazy.
And they wrote up a big blog, and it's awesomeness. And let me pull up their symbol, their logo. This is their logo.
That is a cool logo.
There is their logo. So apparently that long word that starts with a T, that I'm not even going to attempt to say,
Oh, really?
means escape from reality.
I dig it.
All right? So, they did an interview, and I'm going to try to, through the magics of the internet, show you their blog. I think.
Are you?
I'm going to try.
Oh dear.
All right,
I'm
everybody.
scared.
Hold on
I'm
to your
scared, guys.
Hold on
scared.
to your hats. Here it
I'm
comes.
scared.
I'm going to try to show you their blog real quickly like. Here we go. And here we go.
Kapow! Hey, you did it.
So there
Good
is.
job. Good job,
This
IT.
is the link to our actual interview. It's down in the description to this video if you wish to look.
Look at you.
And it is in Finnish.
Hey, but I see words I recognize.
So it's our little interview.
Dice Tower, yeah.
I'm gonna scroll down here. Like, that's all.
No, that's so cute.
And then there's our.
That's a recent picture, by the way. These people are awesome. I was so
So
stoked.
they're apparently fans of the show. This is a recent.
That was like last
from
week.
our last week video.
I was like, wow, that's
Rebecca's
craziness.
thing, on down, there's the girls.
Aww.
And you can, through magic of Google Translate, you can translate this. But, let me
most of it. Google Translate still is Google Translate.
Let me get back to us. All right, so go check that out.
It was cool.
She just asked me. I assume it's she just asked me if they could translate it in English and load it on the BGG forums.
Oh my goodness,
so
that's so cool.
I said yes, of course. And once I get a link to that, I'll put it in the next Q&A after I get that link. So anyway, that was awesome, really cool. They're apparently fans of the show. They do a board game blog in Finland, and it's really cool. So
they were really fun to interact with too, and the questions, they were really thorough. Like, that was really, they're very good interviewers. I thought that was really fun.
Go back to the chat.
So yeah, pretty cool.
Let's see, did we miss anything? Palm Pilot. It's Annika.
I'm guessing it's Annika.
Annika? Anyway.
Annika. Either way, it's
so anyway,
that
that was
American.
really cool of them to reach out to us and
yeah, thanks guys. That was awesome. You guys are very, very cool.
All right,
very special.
So number 2, check. All right, number 3, 3, 2, 3. So number 3 is I recently, as in yesterday, posted an extended version of my By the Numbers.
Oh yeah,
episode.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're doing that.
From Board Game Breakfast over on the Dice Tower. So basically, every time I do one of these little things for Board Game Breakfast, it starts out at like 7 minutes. I cut out all the garbage I don't need. I get it down to like 3.5, 4 minutes.
And then you cry while
and
you
then I cry as I cut out every joke or funny thing I say to get it down to 2 minutes. Because I have a 2-minute limit. That is a hard limit. If you send it over 2 minutes, Tom will like throw his hat at you if you get it over 2 minutes.
And
first time I did the very first episode I did, I think it was 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and I didn't know the 2-minute rule. I just knew it had to be short. And he's like, "I'll let it slide once."
So 5 seconds.
Once I cut out all the garbage and get down to the director's cut.
Director's cut. Oh my.
I'll post that on our site the day later in the day of Board Game Breakfast, and then the shorter version obviously would go on the Dice Tower. So that way it's like when I have to cut, I always have to cut out the fluff, and the fluff is I think some of the best stuff. So anyway, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
I think it's gonna be fun. Because you have lots of extra little tidbits and shenanigans in your, because that's what we do. I like your little segments and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's good to set those limits because a lot of the pets are crazy. The hammer might be.
I just saw the mic go. All
right, so where was I?
So professional.
I got distracted.
Huh? You were talking about your.
I think it's a good thing to set hard limits, and he does over time. As you do more and more episodes, he'll sometimes let that extend a little bit, but he really kind of keeps a tight rein on the time because
well, that's good because then you have a pretty even set. That's good. I dig it.
Neutral said he cares less about the content, and he comes for the fluff.
All right.
All right. So there it is. So look for those. I'm not doing them weekly. I'm doing them when I get a chance. And Tom's okay with that. I can just whenever I want to send one in, I send one in, and he's cool with that. He's really lenient on, if you want to do it every week or every 2 weeks or once a month. He doesn't really care too much. He doesn't have a you have to do one every week kind of thing. So whenever I have a chance, I do one. All right. Anyway.
Yep.
All right. Number four.
I know. Look at this.
I've got lots of items. We're on number 4.
This is exciting.
4 is new games. We got to play 5 new games since we spoke.
Did we? We did, didn't we?
5 new games. It was a good week. 5 new games.
It was.
That's a lot for us in this time frame.
This time of year, I mean, until this last weekend, I think we'd played a total of 5 games. Of any kind.
Pretty much.
It was a horrible month game-wise
5 new games. All right, so we're going to start off with the biggie.
Oh, we're starting with
let's wait. Let's save that one save that one. Pick one.
You go, Jump Drive.
Jump Drive.
Oh, it's my turn?
It's your game.
Oh, gosh, here we go. So, you fans of Race for the Galaxy and Roll for the Galaxy, here comes Jump Drive, which is Race for the Galaxy minus a few steps. That's what it felt like to me. Because it has the same kind of little score tokens. Ta-da! Do you remember these? Look familiar? And this is shockingly familiar too. Check it out. Look at the cards. Do you see the same icons? They mean basically the same things. It's crazy. So,
I think some of those were upside down.
that's all on you. No, I'm just kidding. You can still tell what they are. Okay? But, it's a friendlier, easier way to learn what all the icons mean. You don't produce goods on... Well, that's a military world, obviously. But like here, I wouldn't produce goods and put them on this world and we ship them back and forth. This does not have that aspect to the game. But at the bottom, it simplifies it so you're getting... It's how many victory points you're going to get at the beginning of each round and how many cards you're going to draw. And that's pretty much, for the vast majority of it, all that's at the bottom of these cards. So it simplifies a lot of what's going on with it and simplifies how you get your victory points. But it's still, at its heart, Race for the Galaxy. And I'm a huge Race for the Galaxy fan, so I really like this because it's a quicker version, and I also have a better chance of getting people to play this with me. Because most people are like, oh my gosh, I don't know what half of this means, and then yeah. And it's, Roll for the Galaxy is so much better, blah, 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 the usual stuff. I really, 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 really enjoyed this a lot. Hunter is meh, because it's a card game.
I believe I'm with Kabuki Kid on this one. I'd rather play Race.
Really? You like the little extra oomph?
This one just is... there's not enough there. The decision making is pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of choices, not a lot of different paths to victory. It's play whatever card's the best for you at the time and move forward, right?
Yes, but this is how I get people hooked so that I can play Race.
Yeah, this is a good introductory game. But it really boils down to you draw some cards, you play a card or two, draw more cards, play a card or two, draw more cards. But it's in space,
and it's with the Race universe.
It could be anything. It could be...
No, it could not.
It could be...
It could not.
It could be fishing.
No, it could not.
It could be...
That would be boring.
It could be digging ditches. It could be any... There's no...
We're about
this has
to have
no theme.
Some technical
Zero
difficulties. That's nonsense.
Yeah. It's okay.
Jump Drive.
I will not say no to playing it, but
Darn
I will
right.
not say, yes, I want to play it. Whatever that means. All right, someone asked earlier, like, up the list, does my board game breakfast segment replace Blender? No. No, it's in addition to.
Nope.
We just haven't done a Blender. We skipped the last two Blenders.
That's kind of my fault. And his.
Because she is finishing up the school year, so she's crazy busy. And I am dealing with an accounting conversion, which is got me crazy busy. I worked until 9:30 last night. Yay. So I pulled a 13.5-hour day yesterday. So it's just crazy.
So yeah, but we're hoping to get one in for this week's episode of Blender. And it's glorious. So yes, we are
finally doing a skit. We haven't done
Yeah,
one.
We're excited to actually do that. So hopefully we'll get back to regular things.
Let's do one of the ones that I have a picture for.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So our next one we're going to do is...
I like how everyone's cheering for technical difficulties now. This is cool.
People like it when you beat me up. All right, let's do this one.
I don't even know how to take that.
There you go. Boom! Talk about it.
This game we don't own, but Tommy brought it, and it is really fun. There's several different boards that you get to choose which building you want to build, and they've got like the Taj Mahal and the Capitol and a couple other buildings, Notre Dame, and you flip it over, and then it's got like a little layout with spaces where you're putting a bunch of these funky little shaped tiles, and there's also a secondary board where you've got a little like place marker, and you have a certain amount of moves that you can do, and each move you pick up a piece of these different tiles, and it's the different colored tiles that are color coded to go on to build your building. So then you go in turn order, and you're going to build this building, and you get points. And of course, if you're building up on a stack, the higher up you go, the higher the points are, and things like that. But you have to put it exactly to the building specifications, because you're building this building. So yes, it's possible that you're going to pick up tiles that you don't get to place because there are too many of them. There are a few tiles that are only victory points, and there's one tile that gives you the first player markers and does nothing else. So there's a few things.
Points.
Huh?
Usually a couple points.
Yeah. But anyway, that's true, it does, but mostly it just gets you the first player marker. So there's that balance of, do I want to fill this out so I have lots of places to put this, or do I want to kind of hold back for a minute to prevent, because I know the Hunter's got some that are on the tier 2 level and keep him from scoring, and so there's a little like give and take, but you don't want to wait too long, because if they have enough pieces they can move on ahead of you and then you don't get to place yours. So it was really light, really fun, and it's just kind of cool to see that you built this little simplified version of this building when you're done. Pretty fun game. I enjoyed it.
At first blush. I thought this was going to be crazy light, super simple. And I was pleasantly surprised at how much strategy there was involved in this game. It's really a kind of a game of chicken of, like you said, do I play my tiles but potentially give you more points, or do I hold off and wait and try to wait and wait? But if you wait too long, then like you said, the other players can jump ahead of you and grab the higher point tiles. Basically, the higher you stack, the more points you get. So it was I really enjoyed it more than I thought I would, but it didn't like, whoa, this is like the best thing.
I had loads of fun up until like the last 1/10 of the game. I was destroying everyone. It was glorious.
But
once again, Mr. I hoard all of the victory point tiles at the end of the game. It's our typical game. I look like I'm winning. I destroy everyone. And at the very end, Hunter's like, oh, look at all these points I've accumulated. I win. How'd that happen? That happens a lot.
And as an added bonus, this is a queen game. So if you keep your eye out, you can get it for like $2 on Amazon.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. I mean, you probably could find it for really cheap. And it's a fun game. It's really cool. I think like the girls would enjoy playing it too. Although it's a little cutthroat. Okay, it can be a lot cutthroat. Just heads up on that part of it if you play with youngins.
All right, let's go ahead and do the other one that we don't own.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that. Dream Home! So we were at Nerdvana, which is this little nerdy preppy game cafe. I'm not sure what it is exactly. It's
so
like
hardly anyone plays board games.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, it's in the kind of weird preppy place in town. But anyway, Dream Home. So Hunter saw that on the games to play thing and was like, we've been curious about it because, you know, I love Pursuit of Happiness. And I was like, this looked like it was in the same vein, but oh my goodness, it's way lighter than that. And it's basically, after playing it and discussing, we were like, you know what, I'd rather just play Best Treehouse Ever. Because that's what it is. It's Dream Home, but in the format of it's in the form of a house, but it's Best Treehouse Ever, basically. So we were like, we'll just stick with Best Treehouse Ever. It was cute, but
I think it's a slight step up from Best Treehouse Ever. It's the same way, you're just picking rooms, but yeah. It adds on the fact that you get like tools that can move your cards. Like in Best Treehouse, once you put a card down, it's locked in, right? This gives you lots of options for moving things around.
Switch things and stuff.
But yeah, it's crazy light, crazy simple. I mean, if that's what I think it reaches its target audience. This is designed for a light, super light family.
Oh
game.
Yeah, and it's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong, the art's cute. I love the little like cardboard pieces like the cat's playhouse or the clock and things like that you can put in there. And Kabuki, I think you summed it up. It's like a house, but not in a tree. That's like it's a review.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, the art's really cute.
I'd say it's a step up. I mean, if you like Best Treehouse, this would probably be a good slight step up from Best Treehouse Ever. But it's not
like
anything...
you have to take the step to keep from stubbing your toe. You can't walk straight ahead, but you kind of have to make a step up.
I'm not sure what that means.
You know, like those little steps. That's not like a full step.
Still not sure what that means. Anyway. But we thought there was more oomph to this. We thought it was like...
Yeah, we were hoping it was like Pursuit of Happiness level oomph. In which case I was going to be like, I must buy this game, but no.
But it's okay.
It's cute. It's cute. Not gonna purchase, but cute. So, what are you gawking at? People being sarcastic?
No, they just people saying
they like them.
Yeah. So some Derek said he likes it more. Neutral said he got in best treehouse and he doesn't need this. Maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's almost just which do you prefer? Do you want to build a house or a tree house?
All right, so
they're fun. They're both fun.
We done this one and this one. Oh, so let's go to the two biggies.
Biggie.
Two biggies.
The least revealing cover ever. La Granja. House hidden in trees.
Is it La Granja or La Granja? La Granja?
La Granja.
La Granja?
Oh my gosh, someone save me. Tell us about this lovely place.
So, in La Granja... So in this game, it's one of those games that has multi-use cards, which I really enjoy. I've been waffling. I've been waffling on this game for months and months and months and months and months and months. And finally,
months.
I needed free shipping. And this became free shipping. This is expensive free shipping, but that's what it was.
I was going to say, that's expensive free shipping. That's a bit crazy.
But I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed this game. So every card, it's a card game. You have cards and it has 4 uses. For the card, and basically depending on how you play it, you put it in different positions on your player board. So if you want it for basically a contract that you're going to deliver to get victory points, you put it in one place. If you want to have it be a field for growing resources, you put it on this side. If you want it to add to your what do they call it? It's an extension to your board. You get more. You get to have a bigger hand size and give you income and things like that. You put it on this side. And if you wanted to give you a superpower, you put it down at the bottom of your board. So you have a choice of where to put it on your board. And it has some dice rolling. You roll some dice, and it's kind of dice selection on actions. So you get a different actions based on the dice. And what are you doing?
Turning off your image. Oops.
Oh, Dreamhouse. Funny.
Is it Dream Home or is it the
Hey! Sorry, she got me all excited with the game.
It is. It's so cool. It's
But I know that it doesn't really sell it that much, but I really enjoyed this.
No, it's fun. It's actually really fun, and I like they really can't. I can't show you the board. They have like a picture of the board on the back. It's kind of hard to see. The only thing that I can think of where I'm kind of like, the player mat is set up, and I like the way they designed the shapes because they have like narrow sections so that when you slip the card under that part of the card is the only part that's revealed. Because again, like you said, they're multi-use cards and they put them in different segments. So I just slide the card in, and that text is the only thing showing. And up here, same thing, the text that is there that you're going to use is showing. The only thing that stinks about this is that every single card on all sides of this are getting shoved in and under this, which means that every single time you do that, all the other cards you already had placed are going to move. That kind of got old. That's the only thing, and I'm not sure what they would do to fix that. Maybe have some go on top, and I don't know. They'd have to redesign the board.
If you slightly bump your player board,
everything's off,
and everything's pointing the wrong way.
But
so it would be nice. I mean, it would be a lot more expensive to make, but like she said, it'd be nice if it was a double layered board and you actually slid your card
like in between or something,
in a slot itself. That would solve a lot of that problem. But it works okay. I mean, it wasn't like a complete disaster, but it was.
No, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
But it's neat because like the board, you kind of unlock the sections as you go. So each of these little sideboards like this, it may not be available, and it's randomized, wasn't it, too? Which I liked that because, like, our game is going to be completely different next time we play because different ones are going to be locked at the beginning. And then as you unlock this one, then you unlock the next one in line, and they kind of go in whatever order they got laid out. So you get to achieve these different goals. So you don't want to store up too much because you're trying to be able to do that, but at the same time, you want to be able to come in and just, like, lay this out really fast so you get that bonus as quickly as possible. Because if you're the first one to unlock it, there's also an extra little bonus sitting on these open spots waiting for you, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of multifunction board, multifunction cards. Really fun.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally bit the bullet and got it. So it's a really good one. It's a really good one. So if you like games with multi-use cards, this is one for you. So good one. All right. Now, last but not least, we have not played No Siesta, so I can't tell you how it compares to No Siesta.
Oh yeah, I want to play that at some point. Bum, 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 bum. It has arrived. This game.
So last year, on her birthday-ish day, we played Twilight Imperium 3. And she played, that was for the first time she played it.
Yep.
1 year later, we're back.
We're back. This, I like the changes that they made to it. I liked 3 also. But this made for a quicker game. Last year, when we played it, it was about 11 hours. This year, it was about 8. And we had the same player count, if I recall. So, it does streamline it. And I really like the way that it changed it. For example, in Twilight Imperium 3, you vote on laws like every single round.
Every time someone takes
Every time anybody takes that ability.
Correct.
In this, that doesn't start happening until someone takes Mercatrol... I always say it wrong because I was making fun of it. Mercatrol Rex. Is that right? Did I say it right?
The center of the board.
I always said Megatron or some stupidity. Just
Megatron Rex.
Megatron Rex, yes. Murgatroyd. I said Murgatroyd the whole time just to be annoying. Heavens to Murgatroyd. So, anyways, that was kind of a biggie because then, your planets are open, more planets are open because you're not constantly voting. So you're able to build up faster throughout the game. You're also time-wise not sitting there all debating this law and then doing this law every single round. So the first half of the game is just exclusively kind of focusing on you and your trade and your interactions and building up your stuff. So it streamlines that quite a bit, and I think that helped us to build up better and actually get going and stuff. It was really cool. And so, again, the board's awesome, as always. The art's amazing. The little figures are really cool. I like the way they did the War Suns. They're like a two-piecer that fits together, and they stand up really awesome. And the pieces look... It's subtle. At first I didn't realize, like, I had flipped one over, but you can actually tell that when they are upside down, that they are upside down. Like, they did a really good job with it. Goodness. I can't think of what else. What else did they change? That was the big thing that they changed that I noticed that really made a difference.
All right. So, TI4 is TI3 with... It's got some of the expansion stuff in the box. So, like, we start off with capital ships or what are they called? Are they called capital ships? I don't know. The big main ship of your race. You have more races in the box.
The mothership.
You have more, what am I trying to say? More action cards. There's more stuff. It's definitely not TI3 plus all the expansions. It's definitely not that. I think this game streamlined better. For me, it was easier to teach. You can conceivably not even teach the law stuff and say, hey, when we get to the middle,
then
the game's going to change. We're going to start voting on things. And you can just ignore that part until you get to it to speed up the teach. It seemed like the objectives were pretty balanced between combat and non-combat. The game really seemed like it moved along pretty well. Just like TI3, it was slow going for the first half, and then the second half just explodes, and everybody's scoring points, and it's getting crazy, and everybody's attacking each other. There's definitely that big ramp up, just like TI3. But I definitely enjoyed this game more than the TI3.
Yeah. Yep. So, but even during the slow beginning part, it's very interactive because you're watching to see what everybody's doing, and you get that secondary action still. So you want to see what everyone is doing so that you don't miss out on an opportunity for you to do something as well.
Yep.
So it's still highly interactive and engaging. The only time I noticed that I could like step away from the table and not completely miss out on something is once it got into the end game stuff when there were huge epic battles that didn't involve my race. Then sometimes it might drag for the people not involved in that battle, but you definitely wanted to see the outcome of said battle because it greatly affected you at that point. So it's pretty awesome. Good game. Very fun.
All right. So, Kabuki Kid, she makes a good point. Without the distant suns, and it does not have distant suns in it, there's no true exploration in the game. But, yeah, it's a 3X game.
I explored how to... No. Betray Hunter.
maybe the exploration is building your board.
It is. You explore.
You have a fan. Fred says Rebecca rocks.
Thank you, Fred. You're awesome.
Should I be worried?
Oh, jeez. Freak.
All right, so there's TI4. It is awesome. If you ever have an opportunity to play it, it is well worth the time.
It is
to play.
Yes, if you want to like have crazy space attack name, that is the mega game.
I mean, it's just you just make a day of it, right? That's just it's
it
a
is.
TI4 day.
It's an experience. It really is. So if you've never had a chance to do something like that, it's worth giving it a shot one time just to try it out and see, because it's very engaging. Surprisingly so.
TI4
cool.
check.
Woohoo!
All right,
what else you got? What else?
We are now to the random part of the show. Welcome to the random part of the show.
Oh gosh, what does that mean?
All right, we can do.
I thought every part of the show was random.
We can do.
Oh dear.
A Rebecca's random review.
Totally.
A box cover.
Oh.
Or a top 5, a 5 on the spot.
What?
First thing that gets 2 votes is what we're gonna do.
All right, vote now, peeps. Vote now. We're waiting. Do 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 do. Beware of War Sons. You didn't have to worry.
Yeah,
about them. That was nice.
The
to
War
you.
Songs. Since we're waiting for votes, the War Songs in TI3 look like those little pop things.
They do. They totally do.
Little things
you turn them inside out and stick them down,
and wait for them, and they go. Boop.
But they're hard plastic. You step on them and you'll die.
4 War Sons look like little Death Stars.
What the heck just happened? Dan is exploding.
Review top 5.
Oh, I think top 5 wins, right?
47. I'm not sure what a Q is.
I think that was a random review.
Q47. All right, top 5. All right.
Top 5 first.
Give some top 5s.
All right, top 5.
We'll pick the first one that interests us. The Q, which is a random. That's random. You just random the Q.
Nice.
Whatever
Nice.
the first top 5 that interests us, we'll do a top 5. Or 5 on the spot.
Has anyone heard from Dean, thinking of which?
Yeah, we're a bit worried about our what you buying.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's
because
not one of
we haven't heard from our Hawaii guy in a while.
Kill Away has been a little bit crazy, so... Dean.
I don't know if he lives on the Big Island or lives on somewhere else.
Yeah, hopefully it's conventions.
Top 5
conventions. Ooh, that's a goodie. Mm.
Have we been to 5 different conventions?
Yeah.
Have we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Rebecca's going to ask for a letter number any second. Ooh, or top 5 themes, subjects you've never seen in board games that you want to see a game about.
We've only been to 5.
I know.
We've been to 5 cons.
Yeah, I know. So you have to rank them.
That's mean.
I know, that's mean. That's mean.
Brutal.
So let's do the themes. I like the theme one, too. That's pretty cool.
Which one?
Derek put one that says top 5 themes or subjects that you've never seen in board games and you want to see a game about it.
That one would be hard.
No.
No, really, we should do that. No, I'm going to veto that. I want to make that. That sounds like a great real top 10.
Oh, okay.
So Derek, we're going to take your idea and make that a real top 10, I think, because that sounds really cool. Top 10 themes that we never seen in board games. I don't know if never seen, but let's say rarely seen in board games. Top 5 confections.
I like where this is
Top
going.
5 games you're looking forward at BGG Con.
Oh, dude, I stink at that.
That's a good one.
Any 5 games I can play. Done.
Let's do this. We're going to do a combo top 5.
Ooh.
You can do top 5 conventions. And I'll do top 5 games I'm looking forward to at BGG Spring.
That's so messed up.
All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to trick it up. We're going to do different top 5s. How crazy is that?
That's pretty wild.
All right, so games I'm looking forward to.
Let's see here.
Games I'm looking forward to.
Did I miss any? I think I've missed some. Nope, apparently I haven't. We've been to... No. Oh! Does Scott's Con count?
Oh, yeah.
What did he call it?
Criticon. That's true. We got 6. Who's gonna... Now you have to get someone off the list. That's sad.
Oh, that's... Can I make a tie? I should have not... This is horrible.
I'm gonna put.
man!
I'm gonna put a cheat. I'm gonna put a cheat on my list.
Well, I'm cheating too.
And then what else?
Wow, this is tough. You guys make this tough.
Oh. Of course, I'll never get a chance to play all these, but here's my top 5. Now, I gotta put them in order here.
Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, I gotta put them in order. How am I gonna do this?
Alright, got it.
Alright. I'm ready. We'll see how many people hate me.
Alright, you want me? I go first?
Yes.
My number 5 is Mombasa. Mombasa. Tommy's supposed to bring that, and we're supposed to play it. I've been wanting to play it for a long time. I don't know if we'll get time to play it, but my number 5, Mombasa.
Excellent pick. I'm excited about that too. I don't even recall what it's about. It's been so long since we've discussed it, so I'm very cool with that. What? Do you want to do your whole list?
No, you're 5.
Okay.
This will confuse them. People tune in later and be like, it's like, what are they talking about?
An element of randomness that you, if you just dive into the middle of this, see if you can guess what our top 5s are about. Yeah. It's a new game. All right. So my number 5.
I'm gonna say mine.
What?
You go ahead.
This is nonsense. Okay. My number 5 is Criticon. That was very cool. Scott Morris.
I'm not gonna
hosted his own like little mini convention at his home. His family's super sweet and awesome, and he invited a bunch of people over and just kind of made a weekend of it, and it was a blasty blast. We got to meet a whole bunch of new people, play games, goof around, and we already knew Scott of course and Mark Streed, so that was kind of fun because we got to actually hang out and chat and play games because we don't usually get to hang out and chat and play games with those guys. So it was really fun. Met a lot of really nice people. Got to play a bunch of new games. Just weather was gorgeous. We even played board games out in the backyard. Crazy.
I don't know how the weather was good in Austin and in July.
I know, and it was nice. That was shocking and wonderful. There was a storm system coming through too. I think that's why it cooled it off. So it was wonderful. It was a lot of fun. Scott Morris is awesome. Super friendly guy. If you ever see him at a con, go and say hi to him.
All right, so my number 4. Number 4, the only game on this list that I have already played. I'm looking forward to playing Food Chain Magnate again.
Again? See how much he likes that? Yeah, that's a fun game.
I'm really looking forward to that one because I really enjoyed it the first time I played it.
Fun game.
I've been thinking about how it would play with more players ever since we played that, so I'm curious.
Yep.
Number 4, Food Chain Magnate.
Very cool, very cool. My number 4 is another little convention, bigger than Criticon, because Criticon is teeny. But FallsCon is just a little small, and that is FallsCon that is from Wichita Falls, Texas. And let's see, that was the 3rd year this year? Was this year the 3rd year?
Yes.
Yeah, and so it's kind of cool because there's like a regular con crew that goes there now, so it's kind of neat to go and recognize a bunch of people and be like, hey, we played games last year, this is cool, you know, and you get to sit down and play games again. This year, he made a like can't stop little competition. He had a couple different things. They had some prizes and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. It was good to kind of catch up with people and see people we see once a year. So it was very fun. Very, very fun. Great cozy environment.
Good choice. My number 3 is my cheat. I'm cheating and I'm proud of it. My number 3 is all 3 of the Kids Spiel nominees.
What were they again?
I have no idea because they're all in German. So the 3 Kids Spiel games, I actually want to play them with the kids.
Yep, that will be fun.
So
looking
I'm looking forward to trying all 3. Because if you don't know, the BGG Spring usually has all 9
of the
nominees for the Spiel.
That's a big deal.
At the con.
Yep.
They have a section of the con where you can go sit down and try all of them, and they print the rules out in English because the rules are usually not in English.
And we're crazy Americans and we don't speak any language.
And I think Spiel that some of the Spiel people, is that even is that a thing? The people who vote on the Spiel or in charge of it or whatever come over to BGG Spring.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
and
and
very cool.
They bring the games over and all that good stuff.
That's very cool.
So I want to play all 3 of the kids' games
with the kiddos.
It's kind of a tradition because last year I played all 3 of the kids' games, and so I'll just make that a thing.
That's a cool thing to do.
All right,
I dig it. The girls are digging it already too. They're very excited. All right, so we're down to my number 3.
Yes.
My number 3 will come as no surprise then to you all because it's BGG Spring. I like the size of this one, and I like the lighter, family-friendly environment that BGG Spring has. They have a lot of the vendors. It's not to the scale that BGG is in the fall. Not by a long shot. But it's busy. There's a lot of people. You can find things to do. They have their amazing library there. Again, they have like the Spiel nominees. They have great vendors there. They show up all the time. They're regulars, the big ones. They have like Haba and Stronghold and all this stuff. I mean, it's awesome. They've got different activities and things, and usually I have to like drag the children away because they're exhausted. That's usually what happens. It's pretty amazing. It's a lot of fun, and we like taking the kiddos to it. So that is BGG Spring.
Good one. Good one. My number 2 is the only nominee out of all 9 nominees that I'm interested in playing that I haven't already played, and that is Heaven and Ale. I want to try out Heaven and Ale.
Yep.
One of the
good one
nominees for the the big game, the strategy game category, I think. Yes. Anyway, that one interests me. I've heard that it is crazy dry and boring. I've heard it's awesome and the best game ever. So I want to know where I fall on that scale. So Heaven and Ale. Heaven and Ale. Heaven and Ale.
I just like the way it sounds. It cracks me up, the name.
Heaven and Ale.
I like that. It's cute. All right. My number 2 is like kind of, nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's back to our beginnings in the not too distant past. West Texas Tabletop Convention. Oh my, I hope they can continue this year after year. Miss Wanda throws another fun convention, and she's really good at just pulling any resources she has together and just throws an amazing con, and it's a lot of fun. It's still, even when it was getting bigger and growing, it still had the nice, cozy feel to it. And again, it was another one of those like Falls Con where you've got your group of regulars. She has the same group of people that's in her game group and stuff that volunteer and help out too. And they're really fun and engaging group of people. They're great to go around and play games with. She's worked hard in the past. I mean, that was where we first met Z and Sam. And let's see, the Game Boy Geek's been there. Heavy Cardboard people were there. I'm trying to think who all's been there. A lot of people have been.
Scott goes.
Oh, yeah, Scott goes there because it's not too horribly far away for him. It's just a really fun, cozy convention, and it's just, I don't know, she managed to have a lot of activities. Last time she had some robotic stuff, I think probably through connections she had with her library. And so the girls got to go play with remote-controlled cars, and I can't think of all of a sudden. Drones. Yes, they had drones and stuff. They had an obstacle course for drones. Just really cool stuff. They do like a little mini cosplay competition and just some fun stuff like that. So it's really, really cool.
And it was your first convention ever.
It was my first convention ever. So it'll probably always be my number 2. At least. It's like, I love that convention. It's a lot of fun.
All right. My number 1 is one of a category of games I've always wanted to play. Never found the time. Never found anyone to teach me. I'm going to play 18-something.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
That's right.
I think it's 46. I don't know the
Tommy's
difference.
online asking.
I don't know what the difference between them are. It's one of those 18 games. I'm going to play one of those, and I'm going to win.
Are you a 49er?
I'm predicting already. I've never played this game. I'm going to dominate.
Oh, please. I want to be there.
I'm going to make some trains and sell some stock. I guess that's what these games are about.
Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious.
18-something. 18-something. is what I'm looking forward to the most.
What's going on? I see goofy faces. Are they causing? What are you guys doing? Ah, okay.
What are your guys' recommendations if games going from gateway to more competitive?
Ooh, midweight. Good stuff. Have to think on that one. All right. Meanwhile, I'll give you my number one. Probably not going to surprise anybody at this point, but
Dice Tower Con.
Your cough is horrible.
Dice Tower
Horrible.
Con.
Yes, of course. I gotta be honest, guys. I mean, they like to be humble and brag about it, try to get people to come. They really should be like bragging on it all the time. That is far and away my favorite convention. It is so, even though it's huge.
Smaller than BGG Con.
Okay, it's smaller than BGG Con. To me, if it's a large con, I don't really like the ginormous packed in feel. Dice Tower is pretty big. It does not feel packed. It doesn't feel like you're like, walking around. I see the pictures of Gen Con and stuff and I have no interest. But Dice Tower's got that like almost, I don't want to say small. Yeah, it kind of has some small con feel though because it's so friendly. It is by far the friendliest convention. And for it to be that large and that friendly just speaks volumes to me. It's super low-key friendly. It's all about, it really focuses on getting together, playing games, helping that happen. Sure, they've got great vendors. They've got fantastic activities and fun things to do. They've got the entertainment at night, which is priceless. It's hilarious. Plus, the big event like the Dice Tower Awards and stuff like that. You don't even have to do any of that, and you would have a blast at this convention. You can walk in not knowing a single person, just go and get the Players Wanted sign, and you will have people. I mean, it's just super neat. I love it. We'd see people scattered throughout, like sitting kind of off away from the pool, but not like by the pool, but they had seated areas, and there's people playing games scattered all over the hotel, and it's just, it's awesome. And if you want to take a break, you can go down the road and it's like a 5-minute drive to Disney World. It's ridiculous. The area is really fun. Although why you'd leave, we never leave the building until the con's over and then we go do stuff. The only reason we did this last year is because we combined it with a family trip to go do Disney during the day and just a Dice Tower at night. And oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys, if you get a chance, you really need to try to go to Dice Tower Con. It's a great place. Even if you don't feel outgoing, you don't know a lot of people, but you want to try a con and learn new games, super friendly people there. So.
Yep, I can't argue with that. Dice Tower Con is the con to go to if you're going to go to the convention. Because, like you said, it doesn't feel like a cram-packed, humongous, overwhelming convention.
Yep.
It feels like a small convention with 2,000, however many people they have at the.
I think they have 2,500 now or something.
I don't know, but
it's pretty big now.
But it's got all kinds of things. There's always something to do. It's always easy to jump in a game. There's people who are very inviting to have you join games. There's all kinds of shows and demos and different things to do. It's just an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience.
Yes. And yes, the pitch card tournament, of course. I'll never forget that. All the glory days. I gotta find out a way.
I retired from that game.
I may see if the girls want to do the pitch car tournament. That'd be fun. I'll have to get them signed up right away, though, because that goes fast, too. You want to sign up for activities fast. The pitch car tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
these
but
things...
they do like 30 people. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. If nothing else, go watch this stuff. It's hilarious. So.
Yeah. I can't get to go this year. I'm going to cry.
I know. We'll see.
But I may get to go to PAX Unplugged, though, so.
Very excited.
That might be fun.
I think it will. I think I'll
That might be fun.
I think so.
Well, that was cool.
Yep.
My list would be pretty close to exactly the same as yours.
Yeah?
Yep.
The only reason I put BGG The Fall on my number 6, really and truly, I like it, but again, it's just on the border for me. It starts getting really packed for me. Like, I feel like during the peak times, it gets pretty busy in there. And I start to be getting a little like...
Oh, BGG Con?
I feel like I'm fighting to get a table.
That one's a little crowded.
Like, you have to go hunt around for a table to play, and I'm not a huge crowd fan. So I'm like, but the people that go to it and stuff, it's a lot of fun. You're always looking around and you're like, wait a minute, I recognize these. There's all these people from the game industry floating around everywhere. That's really fun. They do crazy fun activities. They've got that amazing space simulator game. Oh my goodness, the Battling Tops, which is just off the charts insane. There's so much. But it's just the crowd just.
I noticed that the BGG also at least the fall one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people come in with preset groups, and it's
true.
A little bit harder to get into games. You can definitely do it, but a lot of people. And this is somewhat true for most conventions. A lot of people use that as a gathering point for a lot of their gaming groups. They've almost formed BGG gaming groups around that con, and that basically everyone has their own group of people to play games with, which is fine. I mean, that's totally fine. But...
Well, that's something too. I get comfortable, and I don't float around as much as I probably should. Sometimes I'll just get cozy, and I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm like, let's play 27 games. I don't care who I'm playing with. I'm sitting right here, and I'll play with the same people for 12 hours. I don't care. I don't know.
Well, what I was going to say next is unlike BGG, Dice Tower Con tends to be more couples that are looking for people to play groups with.
Which is more our demographic,
It seems like it's more... People come and they don't have set groups to play with.
That's true.
Right?
They're like
they
trying
come from
something
all
new.
over, and they kind of. I mean, you just walk down an aisle at BGG. I mean, Dice Tower Con. Someone's going to ask you to play a game. It's a lot more welcoming. So
cool.
So, let's see what I had. Oh, Derek beat me to it. I was going to mention that there's going to be an Ice Cool 2 game. I think you can play it separately, or you can actually add it to Ice Cool and make it. And I think it's built. They use it for like a racetrack. It's like a race game where you're racing around a track or something.
That is going to be amazing. I can't wait. The girls are going to love that.
All right, we got 7 minutes left.
You guys are amazing.
What are we going to do for 7 minutes?
I don't know. What do they want?
I don't know.
Do you guys want a box cover?
Box cover
or random?
A Rebecca review. We'll finish it up with that. Box cover or a Rebecca. Hey, we'll do this. Rebecca will do a review of a game, and I'll do a review of the back of the box. We're tricking it up tonight.
Oh, it's getting crazy.
All right, so do your thing, whatever your thing is.
Let's say tonight, pick a letter of the alphabet, the English alphabet.
Box of rocks.
You know what? I actually have that at school right now, so I cannot do box of rocks. Sorry, it's finals season. What? They love fighting the box of rocks. It's greatness. They like it because I make them stand
I'm about
up
500 against the box of rocks.
500 as in the boxer beating you 500 times?
No. 36 inclusive.
30... No, I said a letter of the alphabet, gooberhead.
Oh.
36
Q.
inclusive. Q. Okay. Actually, hold up.
Which game am I getting?
The one down there. You know what I'm talking about. The one with the face with the... Underneath Farron Under Siege. You're killing me, dude.
We've done that one before. I'm pretty sure we...
Eons ago.
No, I'm vetoing that. That's going to be a mess to get that out of there. I'll veto it.
Oh.
Pick a different game that's close to that game.
Hunter doesn't enjoy our randomness. Okay, a W. I see a W.
Q's too hard to get to.
W. Hold up.
Sorry, Dan. Your Q got vetoed.
Oh, haha!
I used my executive privilege and
You don't have an executive privilege. You just made up an executive privilege. There's a difference.
Do you even have a back of that thing?
You're about to find out.
I don't even think it has a back cover. Guess it'll get a big thumbs down when it doesn't have a back.
It does have a back.
Have we done this one before?
No, stop. You have, like, Alzheimer's. Okay, so this game is Wordsy. It's Wordsy.
Oh, it does have a back cover.
It's a word game. It is very similar to, all of a sudden I wanted to say patchwork, which is paperback. Thank you, Rebecca. My goodness, I'm very articulate this evening as well.
Why are you getting closer to me?
I don't know.
You're trying to center yourself on the camera? Here, let me help you out.
No. Okay, then I'll move so you can do the... I like this. This is cool. So, Wordsy...
I'll just be over here off camera.
This one's really fun and a bit different from I can't want to say patchwork. It's very different from patchwork, just so you know. Very different. I know that surprises you. No, paperback, because this one you can create words and have extra letters. Like paperback, you have to have every letter on a card of some kind. But with this one, you can add any letters you want to create the word you want. But the thing is, you're going to have columns of letters, and there's going to be like a 5-point column, a 4-point column, and this and that. You want to include as many letters as possible. So if you start getting crazy with your words, you may not necessarily, I'm not speaking from experience or anything at all, but you might pick a cool word that doesn't necessarily have as many of the letters, as someone else might find something very basic that covers more of the letters, and they get more points, even though they don't have the cool word, just because it had all the letters and they're worth more points individually. I really like it. It's really fun. It kind of stretches your brain in a different way from paperback. So it's very cool. And of course, it's actually in a traditional box, as you can see, but it's made to look like a book. So therefore, I will allow it, because it doesn't have a weak magnet or something that's going to just spill everything out. So this sturdy box, looks like a book, very cute. And very fun, highly portable game. If you like word games, I think you should check it out. And that is Wordsy. And go.
You don't have to go off camera.
No, yeah, you do. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, we're doing this. We're making this official. There we go. Look. Okay.
All right, back to the cover. Let's take a look here. All right, we got a game for people who like long words. All right, anyway. This is the basic board setup right here. I'm trying to point it out. It's backwards here. This is the basic board setup, which is cool.
It does show you what
I think the back of the cover is too wordsy.
Oh my gosh, you did not.
Really, no. I think it's got block. I mean, it's got block text. This really doesn't do anything for me here. You got this big block text over here, which no one's going to read that. You got this big block text up here, that no one's going to read that. And then you just got a bunch of letters.
But really, that's how the game's laid out.
Yeah, but it's kind of it doesn't really tell you what you're going to do in the game.
Well, it does if you read.
Who wants to read?
You can tell he's definitely the target audience here for this game.
It does have a cool little ferret. That's a bonus.
Ferrets are cool. I dig ferrets. He's got a hat, too. He's
1
awesome.
to 6 players, 10
Very
plus,
dapper.
20 minutes. It's got a little sad 0 to 3 sign.
So you can't let your toddler eat it.
But really, it needs to have some kind of bang, like make the words with most points, or some kind of explosion, or something that tells you what. It needs like a little 5-word thing that says what this game's about.
Kapow! Make a word. Get some points. They should hire me. Hire me, ferret
Because
people.
the back of the box looks like they took some Scrabble tiles and kind of laid them out, and you have no idea what's going on. So I give this back cover thumbs down.
Oh! All right, baby. There you go, people. Wordsy. I'm back.
No components list. It gives you. It actually says if you want more information, go to their website. That's never a good sign.
But the game's cool, so that's not a bad sign.
It's a good game, but the back of the cover does not work for me.
Gaming wife says it needs more numbers.
Yeah, it does.
Trolls. You're all trolls. I love it.
I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Sorry. All right. Thumbs down. Hey, I'll give you. Let me see. Let's see.
Oh my goodness. You're a double.
This is a good back cover. Flashy. Contents list right here. There's your contents list. It's got boom and pow. This draws you in. Look at that. That's awesome.
Can we make some special effects that does like the old Batman where it's like zap, pow, bam, like appear on there when you do these reviews now?
See, this one works for me. This is a good back cover.
Why do you ignore me? I have these brilliant ideas.
What'd you say? What are you saying?
I said you should edit it so we have like the cool like old school Batman pow,
bang.
When you do these covers.
All right. Hunter's being extra brutal tonight. Oh. I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you my honest opinions. It's
you keeping it real?
My opinion and mine alone.
Boy, yes.
Whether that opinion is right or not is up for debate, but it is mine. All right, let's scroll back a little bit, see if there's any fun. We're about to wrap it up, folks. You got any last-second questions? Get them to us. We're going to be at BG Spring from Friday to Monday. We're still going to do a Tuesday show. Doubtful it'll be a top 10. It'll probably be a con recap kind of thing or something.
That's true. Yeah, we'll barely be back by then. So
okay. Don't look for anything.
That's right. We're gonna
crazy.
Wow, Thursday. We're not gonna be able to do anything Thursday then because you're gonna be.
We pack it up and get ready to go.
That's right.
They say the queue is silent.
Yes.
Because I said no queue.
I like it. I like it. The queue is silent.
Who wants to read in a game about words?
Thank you.
I find that funny.
You're the one that said it, basically.
All right. That is it, folks.
No, we'll see you. Hopefully we'll see a bunch of you this weekend in person. I'm so excited about that.
I'm very excited.
The girls are excited, too, about that. And
some people better show up or I'm going to eat all the refurbishments myself.
I would laugh if you guys walk in and Hunter's chewing on a chair.
I'll be eating all of it.
He's just, like, gnawing on it.
And I'll give myself the crappy door prizes to me.
You would do it, too.
I would do it. All right. Let's get out of here.
Bye.
Come on.
Mwah, we love you. And we'll see you soon. Some of you in person. The rest of you, we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye. We're doing silent dances to music now. There's not actually any music. The pets are asleep for